Houston Dynamo FC head coach Paulo Nagamura. Paulo, thank you for taking a couple minutes with us. We'll just start off, if you wouldn't mind, your overall thoughts on the game and how you felt the team played.
First and foremost, I think we played a quality side. I think Montreal is a good team. We knew that coming in. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think the goals that we conceded was pretty soft goals. I think overall it was we did enough. We did enough to be on the front foot, even lower on the field. The first goal, we gave the ball away in the middle of the field. We conceded PK. The second goal off of set pieces where we fall asleep inside the box and leave a guy free. And the third goal, no one steps to the guy inside the box. So 3 goals that are, for in my opinion, we should have done much better. I know this team can do it, and that's why it's frustrating because we conceding some kind of goals that it's unacceptable.
Okay, thank you for that. We'll go ahead and open up for questions. If you have questions, we'll get the microphone to you. We'll start with Richard over on the right side.
Coach, you talked about, they had the 3 goals, and, they were tough to give up and everything. But, the last game you played, I guess it was kind of like maybe at the end, maybe a little lack of attention at Vancouver. But it seemed like today you guys just came out. Seemed like you guys were focused and engaged the whole game. Just talk about that, how you were really into it.
First of all, thank you for bringing a positive on this moment. I think it's important that we don't highlight only negatives. And I think, yes, the guys came on. The guys came on with the right attitude and the right mind to the game. It was really important. And I think, to be honest, I think they start on the front foot. They start on the front foot, even, like I say, a little bit different strategy because of what Montreal brings. But that's what I told the guys. We need to be better at home, and we need to be the dominant team, and that's the key thing to have to be going to go out there and to look for a goal like from the start. But again, I think the guys responded well after that difficult result in Vancouver. And again, it's on ourselves. It's on ourselves. I think the goals that we concede today, I think it's goals are very deniable. And one more time, we're getting punished.
Additional questions, guys? We'll come here in the middle to Dustin.
Paulo, we saw one debut from a Dynamo 2 player today. Just as they've been so successful this season, is that something that you look to do maybe more as this season continues, or is their season as important, maybe letting them finish it out? Just kind of your thoughts on the dynamic between the Dynamo 2 and the first team.
Look, the dynamic is always going to be there. The only thing is that we only can call those players 4 times in the season. They cannot be with us full time. So. And I thought Mikhail did really, really well when he came on. He looked like he's been with us for a long time, and that's why we have the second team. We have to develop guys that one day can be first team players. I was happy with Mikhail's performance and happy that he had a felt like himself there playing out there. He didn't feel anything that. He's a great kid, and he's looking for that opportunity, and I think he took a while today.
Okay, we'll stay here on the left with Christian.
How's it going, Paulo? So the first half obviously was a 2-2, a lot of movement, a lot of goals, and obviously in the second half there was a lot of changes tactically and on the field as well. Can you just kind of tell us, what was your mentality going into that second half?
Yeah, second half I think we had to make an adjustment because Montreal was very, very aggressive with their wing backs. They're putting a wing back behind our back line, and we felt that we had to put an extra guy there to make sure that we defended better, because we knew that we're going to have transition moments and we're going to have the ball when we win and we could advance on the field. But I think in the first half, I think that they were very successful with the wing backs, and I think we tried to fix that right away. But again, it's just frustrating with the goals that we gave up. Even in the first half, I think the chances that we created and the goals that we conceded is just frustrating. I think we could done much better than what we did.
Okay, you got one last one?
Well, Daniel was saying, with the whole change in the back, it kind of gave Montreal a little bit of space in the middle. Did you see that as well? Them coming in through the middle a little bit more?
I would say space in the middle. I think they will have more of the ball in front of our back seven, if you say, with the 5 and 2. What is fine if you're solid defensively when you win the ball and you can connect passes and push up the field. I think that's no problem, right? But again, it was something that we needed to fix at halftime, and I think for in the beginning of the game we did that pretty well. Guys were in positions, the guys were there, and we didn't make plays. Like the third goal, we have everyone behind the ball, and the guy dribbles in between 3 guys and he gets a shot. Right? I don't see teams allowing our guys to do that when we're on the offensive side. So for me, it's a soft goal that we should have done much better on in the third. So I think that was my point on that.
Okay, we'll do one last one in English, and then we'll switch to Spanish.
Hi, Coach. My name is Sam, Africa Sports Network. I have this question for you. When you came on board, you spoke about changing the identity of this team and making it a team that will be difficult to play here at the PNC Stadium. And were you envisaging this rebuilding process to be, this treacherous or this difficult? And how do you plan to lead the team up from this particular moment right now?
Well, first and foremost, when I took over, I inherited a group of guys that were already there, right? And an identity and a culture you establish is not from one day to the other. And it's a long process. And I can say right now that the culture and identity is there. But a lot of times you don't change the character and the personality of players that we have in the squad. They can feed, they cannot feed. So it's going to be a process. It's not going to. You want to change the culture and identity, but you add pieces that's gonna be the core group of that identity and that culture. So we're doing what we can right now, and I think we'll establish the culture and the identity is there, and we just gotta build from there. We're going through a tough time right now, and it's easy to point fingers. I'm the first one to take responsibility what was going on, and we just gotta keep building from what we have right now. That's the key for me.
Okay, vamos a cambiar a preguntas en español. La primera pregunta viene de Leopoldo Mata.
Okay. Mi apreciado profesor, me gustó mucho la propuesta ofensiva a la hora de iniciar el partido. ¿Qué fue lo que le hizo poner ese tipo de mediocampo ahí usted el día de hoy?
Sí, yo creo que primeramente la intención fue sacar los espacios de Montreal porque tenían 2 jugadores al frente muy rápidos con Kyoto y Mihailovic jugando entre líneas. Y yo creo que nosotros, desde el año pasado, cuando miraba, este equipo era un equipo muy bueno en transiciones. Y yo creo que el primer tiempo fue una buena idea de cómo podíamos ser un poquito más peligrosos en este partido. Y creo que eso fue... Muchas de las acciones ofensivas en el primer tiempo fue acción de contraataque, de transición, y por eso nos miramos muy peligrosos. Pero tú sabes que cada juego tiene una estrategia diferente, un planeamiento diferente. Y como dije, los goles que tomamos, yo creo que fueron goles completamente que podríamos no ter tomado, que fueron, como se dice, soft goals en Spanish. Yo creo que goals que podríamos ter evitado y otra vez Montreal nos punió, como acontece mucho este año.
Profe, y en esa estrategia que usted planeó, tomó en consideración al número 10, porque el número 10 no sé si fue parte de este juego de estrategias y no inició.
Perdón.
Usted tenía una estrategia inicial. No sé con cuánto tiempo sabía usted la alineación del otro equipo, pero evidentemente el número 10, Joaquín, se me escapa el apellido, creo que Torres, fue una movilidad muy especial en el segundo tiempo. No sé si eso hizo que usted cambiara su estrategia ahí en el medio campo.
Mira, cuando regresamos al segundo tiempo, hicimos un ajuste para ganar el partido. Pero el Torres entró y sí es un jugador muy activo, muy dinámico y agarró pelotas ahí y enfrentó nuestra defensa y lo hizo muy difícil para nosotros. Pero la estrategia no era diferente porque Torres estaba ahí. Crédito al jugador, que es un buen jugador y le hace jugadas, pero como le dije, yo creo que este partido fue un partido que los goles que tomamos fue goles que podíamos ter evitado.
Gracias, profe.
Y Coco, pues un partido complicado, un resultado complicado. ¿Qué saca de pues, el partido de esta noche?
Bueno, yo creo que sabemos que era un partido complicado, no el rival que teníamos, pero lo intentamos buscar los goles. Desafortunadamente, malas decisiones nos hicieron cometer errores y nos costaron el partido. Pero bueno, seguimos positivos. Yo creo que el equipo tiene las ganas, pero por ahí un poco la suerte no nos acompaña, ¿no?, para salir de esta mala racha.
Pues hablando de proponer y pues del ambiente o lo que está buscando el equipo, pues siempre estaba pendiente del próximo gol y siempre respondió, siempre buscaba la próxima oportunidad. ¿Qué se saca de eso, de ese espíritu de pues siempre buscar la próxima jugada?
Sí, yo creo que ese es uno de nuestro estilo, ¿no?, que hemos querido estar buscando, de siempre intentar, siempre ir por delante del resultado. Por ahí, como te comenté antes, jugadas que nos causan problemas defensivamente, nos anotan y por ahí para remontar siempre lo intentamos, pero muchas veces no nos quedan las jugadas claras como para anotar.
Ahora vamos fuera de casa para 2 partidos. ¿Cómo se maneja la semana que viene para preparar para lo que viene en esa próxima racha de partidos?
Bueno, hay que seguir trabajando, pensar en los próximos rivales, estar positivo, que sí podemos sacar buenos resultados fuera de casa y a seguir dándole. No hay de otra, no hay que bajar los brazos, hay que seguir siendo positivo y siempre que haya una posibilidad dejarlo todo en la cancha y ya luego que las cosas se nos den.
Muchas gracias.
Your overall thoughts on the game and how you felt y'all played this evening.
Yeah, I think we started off pretty well in the first half. We were creating chances, getting behind them a lot. Scored some good goals. Obviously, PK, it's a tough one to give up, and kind of a bouncing ball that we gave up on the corner kick and kind of soft goals. So I feel like we gave it to them early. Second half, I felt like we just took too much pressure. We let them get into our half too easy and just weren't breaking as well. So they ended up getting one in the end there, and not happy about it.
On the bright side, I guess your first goal with the club, first goal of the season. Just kind of talk us through that play and how it unfolded from your eyes.
Yeah, I think it was a free kick. I'm up there for a corner. I just try to stay in the box, stay around if it's close by. Memo did a great job taking it early on the first touch there, getting it across, and just had to get in front of my guy and got a good touch on it. So I was happy to get the first goal, tie it up for the team, get us back into it. But obviously not happy with how it ended up.
Okay. Open up for questions here in the room. If you have a question, just let me know. We'll get the microphone to you. We'll start here with Christian.
Hey, how's it going, Daniel? Hey, what was the game plan coming into the second half? The first half was a 2-2, obviously, back and forth a lot. But what was the idea coming into the second half? Because the formation changed as well. So from your mind.
I think the idea was bringing Mika in and going to match them kind of with a 5 in the back. Try to be solid defensively. I think we were, but I think we let them take too much space in there. It was tough for Hector and Coco in the midfield. There was too much space on the sides of them, and we weren't able to press out with their wing backs, and I think we just took too much, and eventually, I don't know, they ended up with like double the amount of shots they had, so eventually something's going to go their way. That's kind of how it went. So I think that was the overall idea.
Okay, going back to Victor.
Hey, Daniel, the second goal for Montreal, when you guys are crowded inside the box, can you explain that a little bit, how maybe how that could have been handled better?
Yeah, I believe it came off a corner kick, popped out. It was kind of bouncing around. In a corner kick, we're in our set spots a little bit different than our regular formation. So I probably know who's supposed to be on the far post there, but guys are challenging for the ball. It kind of broke their way. It was a good first time ball out to that guy. We just had no one on the back post. So I think as we're trying to clear our lines, clear the ball, I think we can be more aware of the space and the players around us, and probably not all just ball watching. I'm sure that's what happened. Like I said, it was a good quick ball out to their open guy. He took a good touch and hit it right in the corner.
How disappointing is this loss in the scope of the way the season has gone?
Hugely. I'm tired of giving up these home games. It's been pretty bad recently. We're giving up too many goals, whether they're good goals, soft goals. It's not going to work in this league, and this one's extra disappointing. The crowd was there for us again, and it was all in front of us. I thought we actually played well going forward. They opened themselves up, and we took advantage of it quite a few times. Didn't get more goals. I thought we deserved more, but we can't be giving up goals like that and taking losses at home. It's just not going to work for us.
Do you guys still? Obviously you guys are going to keep pushing, but do you guys still foresee big possibilities to try to make a playoff push, despite the recent results?
Honestly, yeah, it's all still in our hands. We can go on a run, so there's nothing we're not playing for yet. For me, obviously that's our goal, and it's been our goal the whole year. I think we're looking far ahead, and we just got to keep taking one game at a time, because right now we're not getting over each game, so we just got to go one game at a time and finish these ones off. I think the last two games we've played well, and we've had chances, and we could have gotten something out of it. Probably wins, at least in Vancouver and here. I think we should be winning this game, and to not get it is disappointing.
Okay, we'll come on the far right to Richard.
Just talk about the crowd and the support that the fans. It was like 21,000 as a sellout, and everybody was involved and engaged. Just talk about the good crowd that was out there.
Yeah, like I said, they're coming out and they're supporting us no matter where we're at, and we appreciate it. We absolutely love it, and I'll speak for myself and everyone. I think in that locker room, we can't do it without them, so we really appreciate it. And we're sorry we're not giving them the results they deserve when they come out like that. So we need to do better, especially in this home, in our stadium. We should have an advantage here, and we got to take advantage of that.
Okay. Daniel, I'll just end it on a high note, just on a personal note for you. You and your wife just celebrated the birth of your baby boy a couple of weeks ago. I think after you scored, you made a little nod to that. Just how much did that mean to you to score and do that with as a new father and be able to call out your baby boy?
Yeah, unfortunately, they're at home watching. He's a little too young to make it out here right now, but I've been trying to get one in the orange here this whole season. I thought I had one in Dallas. The ref decided to take that one away from me. So I was just really happy to get one and in some way dedicate it to him. And I'm just happy to have him in our life right now. So it was a great goal also to get us back in the game. So I was pretty happy about that.
Great. We'll leave it with that. Daniel, thank you very much for the time.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.